Uh, how's everyone doing? Having a good time? Right? Yeah. This show's been so great. God. Let's just give another round of applause to everyone got involved, right? Yeah. So now the bar is set very high. Chris said that Kenny Jam. It'll go that way. Okay, so in case it's not very obvious to you, I'm Asian. I'm also a software engineer turned comedian. I know, you're looking at me and you're thinking, wow, what a loser. I know. We Asian parents, right? We want our kids to turn out well, right? We want them to become a software engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, not a broke, useless comedian, right? I feel for you, I do. Especially now, I found out how broke a comedian can be. Last week I went to a show. After the show, somebody tipped me $2. Yeah, that instantly doubled my net worth. But you probably didn't know that there are two common things that software engineers and comedians, they have in common, okay? First, they're both very socially awkward. And also, when they bomb, or the software crashes in the technical terms, they both will blame the audience for a user error. Yeah, so if you're not laughing, it's your problem, not mine. I came from China. My parents still there. Calling them every week, and I hadn't told them about my smart career move. Because look, they're in their late 70s. I figure they don't need another reason for getting heart attack. Okay? Like, just imagine that, like, I'm calling my parents, okay? Hey, mom, dad, I think I'm gonna quit my software job to become a stand-up comedian. Oh, what is stand-up comedian? Like, what do you do? Well, basically nothing but just like trying to be funny in front of a bunch of strangers. Oh, so we worked our butt off the entire life so that you can go to a good college to get a high-paying job? Now you're trying to tell me that you're going to turn everything into a joke? Yeah, pretty much. Hello? Are you okay? Say something. No, they won't do that. They're sweet. They understand. But they have not been outside of China like for their entire life. So sometimes I find it a little bit difficult to explain things to them. Right? For example, they can never wrap their head around how we can live a normal life without, like, when California can go half a year without any rain, right? It's not a typical weather pattern for the rest of the world. And in China, they get rain all year round. So they're really concerned about my well-being. Every time I call them, they're like, oh, poor son. If you don't have any drop of rain from May to October, what do you eat in the summer when you can't grow rice in your backyard? But the trickiest concept to explain to them is how credit cards work, okay? Especially considering that they have always lived within their means, and their retirement fund is still in the shoebox full of cash. So every time I tried and I'm done explaining credit cards to them, they're like, okay, son, listen, I know you think we're old school, but you should never try a society where everyone is trying to borrow money from someone to pay for someone else. Okay, this is my show. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much.
Kenny, I really want to hear about like what thoughts you had or experiences that told you, all right, it's time. No more software engineer Kenny. I'm gonna be the comedian.
I guess some mind virus. I don't know, just like, yeah, I guess just something's like kind of missing. That's how I feel. And I feel like I've been searching that for a while. And I don't know like how I got to understand that actually in order to do stand-up, especially stand-up comedian well, because you have to write a very short punchline, you have to go really deep into yourself. And then that's something like, oh, maybe that's what I should try. That's actually the moments like I feel like, oh, actually, I thought like the comedians really just like be superficial and just cracking jokes. Well, actually, they have to go really deep into themselves, and I haven't been able to do that, obviously.
Well, so I've always wanted to ask a comedian, what is your dream gig? Like, how long is the set that you're gonna do? I'm not even sure if I'm using the right words for comedy. I'm using music terms, sorry. But yeah, where would it be? How many people should be in the audience, and how long would you go for?
Well, I guess when you're really like you're a top professional, like for example, if you're like doing the Netflix comedy show, then that's probably like really like a big theater. 1 hour is like probably as good as.
All right, let's say your dream gig, but next week.
Oh my! Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were like any comedian. Look, right now I'm just trying to land at least 50% of my jokes. Like today, I don't think I did that. But like, trust me, like the first one, 0. Okay. Last night, I think I landed about like 30%.
Okay, so it doesn't matter the room size, doesn't matter
Yeah.
when, how long. It's the jokes landing. That's the next.
Right, and the jokes should be my jokes, right? The joke I feel pretty strongly about, and I feel like I can have some kind of connection with the audience. Basically, audience understand, and I also understand.
This has been a very interesting conversation for me. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, it's really interesting for me too.
All right,
Trust
thank
me.
you so much, Kenny. Come back to me.
Alrighty. See you, folks.